Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pandas. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Eduardo Rivera. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Rodrigo Orozco, looking for his first big league hit right here. To the right side, Diaz. Whips it to first. One up, one down. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Number 1. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. And he misses it. It drops in. One down. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. There's the strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Oh, one just missed. Next offering is foul back. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Man at first, one away. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Check on the runner.
Safe.
And there's a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, our starting pitcher in this one, number 23.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Bottom of the first. This is Willie Castro. Check swing, and he held up. So 2 balls and no strikes. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well. Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Jose Miranda. Line drive, caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Swing and a foul straight back. Now move to first. Castro dives back in safely. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Here's Elliot Ramos. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that drops foul. Castro on second. Correa at first. One gone.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, Lyle. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. That is the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Rivera back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Leo Jimenez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out, bases empty. Just missed. The shortstop takes a ball. Way inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first, and next is the designated hitter. And there's a foul ball. That's in there. And it's 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off. So 2 down now. And here is Jose Ramos. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
and he
in.
dives back in safely. The 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Second inning here, no score.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. The 2-1. That's a little bit low. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Miguel Amaya stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball 1 there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And that is downstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Rodrigo Orozco.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a ground ball. Diaz handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the second, and now the DH, MJ Melendez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Tomas Nido stands in now and watches strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, one strike.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, number 1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Diaz gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castro, long run on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Sosa starting up the middle at second, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses inside. Ball 2. Got him swinging. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Isan Diaz up to hit now. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's ball 2.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Next to hit, Willie Castro. Walked to open the ball game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And it gets down, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Miranda in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Fastball for a strike. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And fouled off. Tying run in scoring position here on opening day. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. High in the air, out to right. Ramos on the move, pulls it in on the run. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Leo Jimenez. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that skips in the dirt.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next is the designated hitter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Jose Ramos. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one ripped. Ramos going back. Way back. Out of here. And they add on. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Just
Ball
missed.
2.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Orozco sizes this one up, nabs it. 1 down. And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And downstairs. That one outside. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. MJ Melendez digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 out. Space is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Miami, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Rodrigo Orozco. Rivera back to work. Line drive and foul ball. And there's a ball. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Headed towards the corner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ivan Herrera. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 2. Back foot slider struck him out. Bottom of the inning, Tomas Nido at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Outside low, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Ramos sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball 1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That's inside. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, number 10.
Number 10.
And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2. 2-1.
That's way outside. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Sosa up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Just missed. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
New arm out of the bullpen, Fernando Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jimenez, the next to hit, he is struck out and he is walked. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Outside.
Number 47, the next to hit, takes outside. Late swing, foul to the left. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Popped up, and the infield fly is called. So digging in, Jose Ramos. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two, get out of this.
And that one missing low. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside. 3-1 now. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So bases all loaded up. Amaya getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's too high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Rodrigo Orozco. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Sosa at third. Jimenez over at second. Ramos at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. And there's the automatic. 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Number 1 at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Now here is Willie Castro. Castro goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Fouled off left side. So now 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Humberto Mejia gets the call from the pen. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there. So I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Jose Miranda will hit next. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
To third. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Carlos Correa. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning.
Now pitching.
Emilio Pagan on the pitch out of the pen here. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle, Diaz whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa digs in now. And that one is in for a strike.
Really good
0-1's the
cutter
count.
that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is downstairs. Struck him out looking. Here's George Springer.
Number 5, George Springer.
He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1
1
away.
2
Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now here is MJ Melendez. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Now here is Leo Jimenez. Pagan back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 5-zip. Now it's the DH. In there for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Slinging it to first in time. Miguel Amaya now at the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Amaya.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Miranda makes the catch, inning over.
Now pitching.
Franco into the game, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Nito leading things off and takes a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Willie Castro. That one is upstairs. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped up. Jimenez drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Giovanni Moran, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Orozco stands in now and watches strike one. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. He goes down looking. Now the number 2 hitter, Moran, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Miranda. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one in there across the letters. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ball 4.
That's a ball.
That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. So, man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. And now it's 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one misses, and a full count now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now it's going to be Edmundo Sosa. And that's way high. Ball 1. Inside corner for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. Well, that was a good one right there.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Jimenez. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 3. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he takes a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. Number 23 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.